Well, look, it's a big decision, but the executive chairman, Steve Parish, has been as good as his word, because he said last summer a club the size of Crystal Palace cannot afford to lose a player like Marc Guéhi on a free transfer. So the situation was always clear. If somebody came up with a good enough offer and the player was...
In a stunning turn of events that has left the Etihad in silence and North London in raptures, Marc Guéhi has officially been unveiled as an Arsenal player. This sensational move, confirmed by transfer authority Fabrizio Romano, follows a dramatic 24-hour window where the England international pivoted away from a nearly completed move to Manchester City. The "here we go" for Arsenal represents one of the most significant defensive hijacks in Premier League history. The transfer saga reached a boiling point when reports surfaced that Crystal Palace had ultimately blocked Guéhi's move to Manchester City. While Pep Guardiola's side had been in the final stages of a deal worth approximately £30 million, internal disagreements between the clubs regarding the payment structure and sell-on clauses reportedly stalled the process. Arsenal, sensing an opening, moved with predatory speed to match the valuation and present a project that the player found irresistible. Fabrizio Romano's detailed breakdown reveals that the sporting director, influence was the decisive factor. Arsenal's leadership presented a long-term vision that didn't just view Guéhi as an injury replacement, as he might have been at City following their defensive crisis, but as a core pillar for the next half-decade. Guéhi reportedly felt that the stability at the Emirates offered a more secure platform for his ambitions than a City side currently facing a challenging mid-season transition. The arrival of the 25-year-old at the Emirates Stadium today was met with electric energy. For Arsenal fans, the sight of Guéhi in the red and white is a major victory, not just for the quality he adds to the pitch, but for the psychological blow dealt to their primary title rivals. By choosing North London over the reigning champions, Guéhi has signalled a clear shift in the Premier League's hierarchy. Tactically, Guéhi is a masterstroke for Mikel Arteta. Known for his exceptional composure and ball-playing ability, he fits perfectly into the Gunners' high-line system. While William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes have been the bedrock of the defence, the addition of the former Palace captain provides elite competition and the versatility to shift to a back three when required. That English cover at Arsenal also played a significant role in the move. With close friends like Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice already established as leaders in the dressing room, Guéhi's integration is expected to be seamless. This cultural synergy is a hallmark of the current Arsenal regime, ensuring that new signings feel at home and ready to perform from day one. In the media, the fallout from the failed Manchester City move has been intense. Critics have pointed to City's uncharacteristic struggle to close the deal as a sign of a sinking momentum, whereas Arsenal's decisiveness suggests a club operating at the peak of its powers. Guéhi's choice to pursue his ambition at the Emirates has become the defining narrative of the January 2026 window. Financially, the deal is a triumph for both Palace and Arsenal. For the Eagles, they secured a substantial fee for a player who was months away from becoming a free agent. For Arsenal, they secured a Premier League proven captain for a fee that, in today's market, looks like an incredible piece of business. It is a win-now move backed by long-term logic. The role of Fabrizio Romano in this saga cannot be understated. From the initial City are close reports to the late-night Arsenal are in a twist, his updates kept the footballing world on edge. When the final Marc Guéhi to Arsenal, "Here we go," dropped, it triggered a global trend, highlighting the sheer scale of interest in the defender's future. As Guéhi finalised his paperwork at London Colney, the focus shifted to his potential debut. With the Champions League knockout stages and a fierce domestic title race on the horizon, his experience in high-pressure environments, including a Euro 2024 final, will be invaluable. He brings a big-game temperament that matches the club's lofty aspirations. Ultimately, this transfer is a statement of intent. Arsenal are no longer content with being in the conversation, they are actively poaching the best talent from under the noses of the world's elite. Guéhi's decision reflects a belief that the future of English football is being written at the Emirates Stadium, not the Etihad. As the 2026 season enters its most critical phase, Marc Guéhi stands ready to lead. The hijack is complete, the player is home, and the Gunners are now more formidable than ever. If Guéhi can replicate his Palace form in North London, this move may well be remembered as the moment the Premier League title was won.